So the first thing you're going to want to do is find out your IP addresses and port numbers. So I'm running Windows 11. I'm going to go to Start menu. I'm going to type in CMD, get to the command prompt. And once I'm there, I'm going to type in ipconfig, ipconfig, all one word. Now, I have two interfaces active on this machine. I have Wi-Fi for the internet, and I have a hardwired switch for the central monitoring demos. So this wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, I don't want anything to do with that. I want the Ethernet adapter. My IP address on this machine is 192.168.1.30. The default gateway is 192.168.1.1. And your subnet mask is 255 3 times 0. For most applications, you do not need to worry about the subnet mask. And for the purposes of this demonstration, we're not going to. So now, once you get the IPv4 address and the default gateway, we're going to just open up the central monitoring software. Okay, so to identify the port number, go to System Settings, System Admin, enter password 3621, and the port number by default is 2012. Now, in order for this to work, the computer and the monitor must be connected by Ethernet to the same network equipment. Now, in this case, it's a wired switch, so I have no choice but to wire the computer into it as well. If this was a wireless router, I could connect the computer wirelessly, and I could hardwire the monitor. But we're using a wired switch, so everything is completely wired. We're going to go to Main, we're going to go to Maintenance, we're going to go to User Password. User password is 2014. So, first set IP. If your computer's IP address starts with 192.168.1, then the monitor's IP address should likewise start with 192.168.1. Yeah. And so this one's set to 25. You have to manually set these. So if it doesn't work right off the bat, try something different, because a different device on the network might still be using that IP address. Sometimes that happens. And especially because we are setting these IP addresses manually, it will not automatically assign us one. The mask, as we saw in the command prompt, is 255.000. That's the same here. For everything to work, everything needs to match. The gateway, 192.168.1.1, and that matches, and that is correct. The server, our computer's IP address is 1.30, and that is the server. That is, seeing as the computer is going to act as the server, 1.30 is the server IP address, and the server port is 2012. If everything goes right, this icon right here, usually there's a red X going through it, but if you see something moving out like this, it means everything works properly. Plus, you will actually see data on the central monitoring system. So yeah, that's how, it's pretty straightforward. Basic IT knowledge, but nothing extremely difficult.